Morning, everyone. I hope everyone's day is going great. If it's morning, if it's night, wherever you are, or whatever time, well, I hope that's going great too. And I'm sending, lots of love, peace, light, positive thoughts all around the world. And I want to thank everyone, who's here, who listens to my videos, and to always let all of you know I am proud of all of you. And the ones that, like I said, decided to make themselves better and their families, or just them, who, got away from, if they were involved in whatever. I am so proud of all of you. And keep going. Keep on making yourself better. And be grateful that you got that courage and the chance to start over. Anyway, let's get into this because this isn't going to be long. I have a message that I was told to give out. But first, there's a few things that I also have to do. Now, this trend, challenge, whatever, has been out since I was young, okay? Now, it's getting to the point where little kids are doing it, okay? Maybe about, 8. And then, what I saw also was probably, 6 or maybe 4 years old and was about to do it. Anyway, apparently, with this one, the mom, had cartoons on the TV, but it also looked like, YouTube or some type, but it was on TV. But then, I'm assuming it was a ad, because they really didn't tell much. An ad came up, or they were watching something, so they decided to do it. Well, one of them did, and the other one was about to. Okay. What is this about, getting a glass or whatever to make your freaking lips, big? Okay? Now, it was telling how to do it. This is what, in between the screaming and crying, that you could hear. That the kid was explaining, it was on TV, I only did it for 15 minutes. Well, the kid's lips were big and hurting. But anyway, and whatever they were watching, it like I said, in between the crying and screaming, it said only do it for 15. I did it for 15 minutes and, explained whatever they were watching, explained how to do it. Okay. Don't people realize, teaching that young ones and even yourselves, if you go to put that on and you breathe in wrong as you have it or whatever over your mouth, that it can get stuck. And it will cut off your air because you can't get it off. I mean, years ago, some kid tried it. But it wasn't called for big lips, though. It was called to see if you can hold a cup or whatever over your mouth or a bottle or whatever. Well, she breathed in wrong, and just like that, they started panicking. They couldn't get it off. The young kid actually had to go to the hospital and get whatever to calm down. And they got it off just in time. Because whatever, once the air starts getting blocked off, don't think that it's going to be easy to get off. Because you will start tightening up. And then the panic is going to get worse. And that is going to get tighter. And more oxygen gets blocked. I mean, where are your brains? Oh wait, it's getting probably fried as the oxygen is getting all whatever. I mean, really. The other one, I've been saying it since I was, maybe a teenager. I don't know if I said it. I mean, I remember saying it as a teenager. I don't remember much, as I said, but things are coming back to me. But I don't remember as a child if I said it. Now, I forget what they're called, but it's it looks like a baby seat, or an up seat. But anyway, and also the ones that recline back, just a little bit, and you can rock the baby, bounce it, the back that they're laying on. Anyway, I'm constantly seeing these ones, while they're cooking or whatever, they would put the seat with the baby in it, on either, a counter or, like an island, to keep an eye on them while you're cooking. Well, I always told them, don't do that. And, like everything else, you don't know what you're talking about. You're little. You don't have kids. You don't do blah, 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 whatever. All BS. But anyway, I saw a video yesterday. And I never seen one of it. So I'm supposed to bring this up. And then I started remembering, that I kept saying all of that. Anyway, they did put the baby up on it. Now, they had no idea about any of this, what could happen. Nobody told them. And, I guess they didn't know either. Well, they, husband and wife were putting things away. And, whatever that seed is, the baby, was playing with the little toys that hang, on the top there. Well, they assume that, the baby threw themselves, back, and it flipped over and landed on the floor. Thing is, when I seen, ones, yeah, you think of all kinds of stuff, this way you can keep an eye on the, a baby and all that. Well, you put it on the floor or something like that. But, thank God nothing happened. But the video that I seen, well, they were new parents, and they made the video to, inform others, don't do it. Because they said that, they always did it. It's like a normal thing. But the thing is, when they flipped over and all that, they checked the baby. The baby was, fine. Didn't have anything. No cuts. Whatever. And they checked everything. The baby was moving around good. Well, they went to, they were holding it and, patting it. Later on, next minute they know, the baby went into seizures. They rushed it to the hospital, while they were waiting, whoever was on the phone with them saying, okay, how's the baby and all that, to lay him flat. And right after, the seizures and stuff like that, they thought maybe, something was wrong with the neck. Either they broke it or, the baby broke it or something like that. Well, they had fractures of the head, and they went into seizures, but then they, did whatever. The seizures went away. But the thing is, after a little while, the seizures came back. They didn't give any other details what's going on because they did every test and it all came back fine. But the thing is, you know, there was not a second video what it might have been, because the way they were speaking, it just happened. So they don't know anything. So please be careful, where you put a baby in whatever on top of, don't put them on top of something. You never do that anyway. And these new parents did not know that. And the other thing is, and I know everyone sees it. I mean, I'm constantly seeing it. It's one thing to hold on to your phone. But when you're like, either by yourself or, with kids, you're getting out of your car, don't be on your phone. And not paying attention. Even when you're walking around, pay attention. I mean, it's one thing if you're going to answer a text or whatever, or answer a phone call. You make sure, especially if you have kids, you make sure they stay put for a second and tell the person, whoever is calling, wait until we get back into the car, and when you do that, you lock the doors. But always pay attention. If you're walking alone, pay attention. Don't hold on to, hold on to a phone because, you do need it. But don't be texting and not paying attention around you. Because, other than, ones are targeting, ones with, you're holding a lot of packages or bags or whatever with kids around you. I already did all those videos. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. And that's where all of us come in. As in, like I said, we all need to protect each other. And put a stop to everything that's out there. And all the progress that we're doing, it's starting to grow. And, the thing is, it's like people don't pay attention. Especially if you're in the car. Make sure you have whatever that thing is where the radio is. I don't know, on top where the radio is. I don't know what it's called. It's a screen. But it has Bluetooth where you can answer the phone and still pay attention. And if you don't, and if you are with someone, have them answer the phone and put it on speaker and say, if you don't want anyone to hear or whatever, say, I need to pull over somewhere. Right now we're in whatever, driving. I can't talk. And we're on speaker or whatever. It doesn't matter. You can't be driving and texting or, whatever, on the phone and not paying attention. With that screen, the Bluetooth or whatever that thing's called, you will be able to pay attention because you're not holding the phone and paying attention trying to text or whatever. Now, the thing is, the ones who are calling and texting, you should be ashamed of yourselves too. Why are you texting and calling while they're driving? And then get mad because they don't text back right away. Well, probably because they're driving. And this is where, ones think that, people are overprotected. Okay? Now, if people brought that back, say the ones that keep constantly texting or calling while people are driving, why don't you make it a little bit easier instead of distracting, okay? When you leave somewhere, you get inside your car and say, hey, I'm going to be driving. Do not distract and text me or call. I'm on my way home. And someone should know where you are at all times anyway. It's like a buddy system. I don't know how hard that is, to do that. But no, people rather, I don't know, keep on texting and, children while they're growing up, they see all that. So they think that, okay, well, we can, Isn't there enough, accidents because people are on the phone or texting and not paying attention? Like I said, if it's a Bluetooth or whatever that is, like you're making a video or something like that, that is different. You're not holding it. It's Bluetooth. You're still paying attention. But I'm talking about the ones actually holding the phone, texting and not looking, they're like, peeking one eye, whatever. And then it comes to a habit where you get too engrossed in trying to, text and, you're paying attention to your text and not what's in front. it's like, drinking and driving. I'm fine. You get into an accident, and you're that cockeyed drunk that, people, whoever stops you, the authorities and, all the ambulance and whoever else is there says to you, do you know what you did? Well, is my car gonna, I need to drive it home. I need to, get this fixed. I didn't hit anything. Something was in the middle of the street or whatever, and then you are told that, you just hit someone or you just killed blank someone, but you're that drunk that you say, well, do you think it's going to cost that much to get my car fixed? It's like it didn't compute what they said, or you just didn't care, that you just, I mean, it's like, really? But, as the saying goes, oh, I pay attention. That's not going to happen. Stop saying that, please. Because, you never know when your lesson is going to be taught to you. Because, you're way too confident of, doing wrong, that prior nothing happened, or you got home, or whatever it may be, that God's not going to give you a little scare because you kept saying, oh, that's not going to happen to me. I'll make sure that it don't, whatever. Okay. Whatever. And the other thing that all this stuff is repeating, I tell you. Truthfully, I'm tired of continuing to see all this. Because, by now, people should know that all the stuff that they keep seeing, but anyway, the other thing is that's back is nighttime, in the middle of the night. If you hear like a baby crying, or maybe a woman or something, you hear crying, don't get up and just go outside to find out. You call the authorities. It's a trick. They have a voice that was recorded of a baby crying. Do not go outside and go find out. Why is there a baby crying? Especially like all of a sudden, and no one near you has a little baby. And plus, why would a baby be outside that time of the night? Or anything that time of the night? I mean, really, I don't know what people have been doing to, you know, to, I don't know how would I say it? I don't know. To get enough oxygen to their brain to think better. And like I've been saying, you know, only you have permission to control your mind. And you need to help your higher self to come through to the front, clean out all the negativity and whatever else, to come to the front to protect you even more and stronger. Only you can do that. More positive words, you hype up yourself and do the opposite what people told you who you are. People don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, how is it that everyone else knows who you are? It's called that they're trying to tell you your own story and making sure that it is that. Because they only see a little bit, as in that you can go far, but they don't want that. They want you to stay. You know. And only you can find out who you are. And you have a chance this year to start brand new, a new beginning, to clean out all that negative, those thoughts, what people told you to keep you down. You build yourself up and do the opposite of what they told you you were. Only you can do that. And if someone's walking or whatever, if someone, just says, hey, you're enough today, or you're beautiful today, believe them. I'm tired of people thinking that, they could keep people down. If everybody wanted, like I said before, okay, here's the interruptions. Be right back. But like I said, only you can, help change the world. Us together, coming together, protecting each other, encouraging, helping people get confidence to do what they're supposed to do and all that. You want to live better. You want to feel comfortable, live comfortable, etc. Well, who's stopping you? Who's stopping everyone to come together to help each other? Who's stopping you? If you think that you're being stopped, that means that you need to start putting more positive stuff in to change, help you change. Little by little, gonna make a difference. More you do that, more good things you do, and keep on praying, being grateful. When you wake up, everyone says, I've been saying it, be grateful that you have another chance, another day to go out and make a difference. So, thank Spirit, God, and to get into, like I said in my last video, have a conversation with an ancestor, loved one, God, Jesus. Even if it's, like I said in my other video, how's your day today? Or, hi, or good morning. Good night. You can start there. It's not that hard. I mean, really. So now, wait a minute before I get into that. But like I said, it's up to us. To make, like I said, to make everything better. The guidance of Spirit or God, Jesus, the universe, everyone, like I said, I'm not going to go down the list, the universe, Mother Nature, God, Spirit, whatever. That's, and ancestors, loved ones, that's all spirit or heaven, okay? So you pick which one of the light that you want to speak to. The angels, your spiritual team. I can't tell you who to speak to. But don't forget, always thank God who created us and everything. And Jesus who was trying to teach us how to make things better and much, much more. I'm not going to get into it. You know, but like I said, you know, ask for signs. Everything's out there, right in front of you. But some might take longer to realize. You'll catch on. Like I said, if you're debating, oh, should I get a coffee today, this morning, or whatever, and then all of a sudden you see, you know, a sign, you know, as you're driving, what are they called? Billboards or whatever. Try out this new coffee or whatever. Or you're craving your favorite coffee and you happen to see it. And then you see a sign as you're walking or whatever. That means, well, they heard you and yeah, go get a coffee. And if you, I mean, to me, if you see it more than 3 times, it's telling, Spirit's telling you, yeah, go get a coffee because if you don't have your coffee, you're grumpy. And nobody wants to hear it today. I mean, you know. That's what I used to say to someone. But anyway, like I said, it's up to us. Now, let's get into something else that I was told to bring up. And this is only for the ones, I mean, it's for everybody to listen to, but anyway, what I'm about to say is for the ones who thought they could try bringing their BS into this year and cause whatever, you know, to my family or myself. And as I'm told to say, and as I've been saying, all those ones, you know, that are continuing and that, you know, my light, I guess, triggers, and because of my kindness, you know, to help everyone, I have something to say to you. Even to all the new ones who think, you know, you're going to get involved. And just new ones who think they can do better than, you know, these ones. You know, who tried everything. Now, to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a personal message. Okay? I don't know who it's for. Yeah, I might be speaking about ones, who keep trying to bring it into this year. So if you're not doing it, I'm not speaking to you. But pay attention still. Because of what could happen. I am just going over, what happened years ago, how I, handled it, or, give out messages that I get to bring up. And again, I don't know who they're for. And I don't know who these people are. They don't know me. But to all them and the new ones, that think that they could do better than those ones, who tried everything what they tried to do, decibels, constant, whatever, make problems. Well, now, the thing is, to all the entities, or others say demons, whatever, that are attached to all these ones, well, to them that are attached to them, well, to all of them, that they know coming after me and my family is over. They know that. I mean, yeah, they'll come and say hi, like I said, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm speaking to them. And I already did, but I'm putting it out there. That I'm speaking to whoever is attached. To ones that think that they, can come after, me and my family. And they know that it's done and over with. So, they know when they all try anything to come after us and keep on sending to me that these entities, demons, whatever, know to let all of them know. One, I don't have anything against any of the demons, entities, and whatever else is attached, or to them, whoever these people are. And the entities and all them are supposed to let all of them know that they're on my side. Hold up. Interruption again. Be right back. Yeah, I gotta... Just 1 minute. Wait a minute. I'll come to you. I'm on. I said I'll come to you. Be back.
Get me whatever you can.
Oh.
And a ball of beer. What's the matter?
Nothing, Mom.
What's your problem?
I said nothing. I'm on live. Okay? But what did you want? Go over there.
Whatever
This way
you
they
want.
can't-
Whatever you want.
this way they can't hear me.
Finish what you do over there. Get me whatever you want.
What do you want?
Whatever you think.
Did you leave the dinner for you? What did I leave? I gave you
You gave me lunch.
No, I didn't, Mom. I gave you one at 7 o'clock. All right. All right. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut this short, but let me finish. Anyway, the entities and all them, they're on my side. Okay? So now, they are going to have all these ones to learn without involving my family or me. And since they didn't want to listen, that they messed with the wrong person, the wrong one, and also that whoever tries to do anything that, along with God's protection and who else I have, that the underworld is also protecting us. And if anyone who tries to come towards us with bad intentions, negativity, and whatever else, much more, anything, that all of them are surrounded around all of us, and that they will be stopped and be arrested. I mean, I'm just being straightforward and what I was told to say. I said, you don't know me. Or what I can do. You don't know who I have around us. You were told plenty of times to stop. You were told plenty of times, to follow the ones who are out there making it better for themselves. When they decided to leave the groups, you were supposed to, And as I said, well, God said, I am his baby. And all, who keeps continuing, all went too far. But now it went beyond. I'm, as I've been saying, unstoppable. I'm a warrior. You think that I am going to just let whoever or all of you to just continue to play this BS? Keep making problems? I said what you tried to do yesterday or whatever. And why is it that the same bullshit keeps coming up? Same bullshit. Okay. Well, think again. You were told, first to do two things, with whoever changed my license, to give it back. And like I said, with the, that we didn't have a mortgage, that was set up. And much, much more, And with the others, with the other stuff, coming clean, who is involved, etc. Even though, I already know, but that's not the point, because I know that I shouldn't know, or that you shouldn't say anything or whatever. I left everything behind, okay? I mean everything, and everything what happened. I mean, either way, I'll know, and I will have everything. But it's not because I want closure or whatever. I left it all behind. There is a reason, but I'm not going to get into it. But now, as I, been saying, God did take the gifts that He, gave yous and what you stole from me, since as I was growing up or whatever. He took all that back because you didn't use them in the right way. So, like I've been saying, I'll be doing, and I will continue to make, I will have to make new memories. And I'll be giving out messages, whatever God gives me, and whatever else. Because I had enough of people telling me that I'm doing everything wrong. Everything's my fault. I won't amount to anything. Right then, I should have known. But, see, I remember all that part. But I don't know who said it. That's the thing. And don't think that I won't. No. Don't even put that thought in your head. Because nothing gets by me. You might think it does. But nothing gets by me. If I'm quiet, I don't say anything. And I haven't been saying anything except what's been happening. I never gave out whatever. Just remember, yeah, you should be scared because I am quiet. But you don't know what, I decided. Remember what I said, that I trained myself, that, I don't care, that I know how to forget. Like it wasn't even there. I know how to train myself to do that because it's not important. So, whoever made sure, since I was a kid, all the memories and everything that was blocked or taken because you thought that I was going to be just like whoever, and you thought you were going to keep me away, whoever the new ones are, whatever, doesn't matter. That I wasn't going to get it back, but you had no right taking it all. Especially, it was up to me to tell myself, okay, I like this, I'm going to save that. I know, I'll delete that from my own mind. It's not up to anyone except for me to what I should like, what I should do. Not any of you. So, as I said, I had a talk with them, you know, the underworld. And always with God and Jesus, you know, and among others. And I was told to bring up and say it out loud for these entities, demons, whatever, what they're supposed to be doing. So, told you. You never know what I'll do. I never know. But don't ever assume that I am doing something and I'm not. God handles everything. I don't get my hands dirty for no one. I do not ruin myself or my families for no one. So don't even try to think that any of you can. So like I said in my other video, just recently, before this one, you all, I can't remember everything, what I said, but all of you did it to yourselves. You ruined your own jobs, careers, whatever. You tried to ruin me. I warned you about that. That no, it's me who can ruin you. But it was set up by God for all of you to ruin yourselves. I'm not getting my hands dirty. For what? To waste away? Bullshit. I mean, BS. You all want to do that. You know, not me. I'm of the light. I might be both sides. But I only use the one. And the other one comes out when it has to. Remember that. But I still won't get revenge on anyone. I don't do that. I don't do magic. I don't do anything. Hold up. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to say, but okay. To make it clear, for those ones thought that you can do anything through rituals, magic, whatever you want to call it. What is it? Juju, whatever it's called. I don't know. Boo-boo. I don't know. Something. I might not know all of it. The names. It's still called a ritual. No matter which way you do it. Or who, whatever. It's still a ritual. Whatever you use, mainly the same crap, you know, putting shit on top, crap on top of altars, you know, candles, whatever. Different names, you know, some do with animals, whatever. Or in, you know, cemeteries, etc., etc. Still same crap, okay? You thought that I didn't, because I don't do it, So you thought that, this is an easy target. We can do anything and she will not know. We will cloak ourselves, go in secret. We can do this, we could do that. We can do a lot. Like I said, it's way over 2 blocks long. How many times and how many death spells that was sent. But anyway, whatever you tried, whatever ritual, spell, etc. That, because I didn't do it, that I didn't know about it, that I don't know about magic, that I don't know about spells, that I don't know about rituals, what you are using, what or where, and all that, then you missed all the videos that I said since the beginning. And even before I started here, I've been saying in different things, whatever which way, and you still didn't think that I know about it. Well, that's what happens when you assume you know who I am and you believe all the lies. And because you believed all the lies, so now you continue to tell lies and whatever. And you need magic to convince somebody, well, she, whatever. She does this. She stole my man. She does magic. Stay away from her. Whatever. When instead of doing things natural, and if you didn't get it, that meant that a better whatever is around the corner. That one that you didn't get, or let's say a job, that one that you didn't get, you were better off, because all they would have done was give you all the work or bully you or whatever. That just go around the corner or whatever, or the next job that you applied to will be calling you, and that would be a better job. No, you can't do it that way. No, you need to have everything quickly and, forced. You can't just do anything, all by yourself and do things naturally or without jealousy, hatred, be envy of who has what, they have more than you. Well, yeah, they work their freaking asses off to get it. And how do you know that they can still continue to get something? They probably put it away, work their ass off just to get it, for somebody. Or they thought, well, finally, after what, 6 years? Oh, I finally deserve something. Or my husband or my wife or my children deserve something. I finally got it saved to get it. And then they have to work their butts off again to get whatever. That's what you all should be doing. doing what everybody else is doing, trying to work their butts off just to pay the bills and then take whatever's left, to see what they can, get. But no. People are stingy, ignorant, all into themselves. They have to be attention, whatever. It's not only you, all of you. It's not. It's the other videos that I mentioned too. It's always that people try to ruin people's weddings. Who wears white to, a wedding just because they think that, they should be in the spotlight instead of the groom and the bride. Asses, I tell you. Or mother-in-laws, in-laws, whatever in-law, inviting, when it says +1, inviting their exes to come with you, thinking that, oh, okay, well, I decided, since my ex is here, I guess I'll marry them. Are you freaking kidding me? All of you better get, a reality check, okay? It's not always that it has to be a spotlight on you 24/7. If you want all that, then go, I don't know, apply a job in theater or whatever. Oh, you'll probably fight with them too, because if you don't get the lead or whatever, or go do, I don't know, your own videos. This way you could be the spotlight. Whoever comes to your channel or whatever it's called. It does take hard work too to get people. Okay? So that doesn't mean if you do that, you can go and make problems for everybody. Everyone can do something. Doesn't matter. Everyone does things differently. You don't need to be them or think you're better than them. Do they think that they're better than you? No. Now, if they do, whoever, then you belong with each other. Because no one's better than anybody. Remember that. Anyway, I gotta go. And, yeah, I'm being interrupted again, as always, but hey, whatever. I really don't blank care. Because I will say, when certain ones gets my surprise, and then God will take over after that. I mean, he's doing everything now, but then it'll be my turn. Don't be surprised, okay? Just don't be surprised. You'll be shocked. Hey, I'll probably be shocked, but not really. But you'll see. You'll see the true me. But anyway, I have to go. Everyone have a great day today, and go make a difference. And ciao.